Okay, folks, ready for another deep dive.
Always ready to dive in.
All right, so today we're going deep into the world of radio
Okay.
with a fascinating figure, Rob Charles.
All right.
And what's really interesting about this one is that the source that we're starting with is deceptively simple.
Oh,
It's a pasted text excerpt.
okay.
And you wouldn't believe the kind of rabbit hole that we went down with this thing. It's amazing.
Really?
Yeah, it really is. It's like a time capsule of British radio.
Wow.
Packed with iconic moments and these really unexpected connections.
Oh, I'm intrigued.
Yeah, so we're going to be talking about pirate radio, legendary British comedians, and a guy who seems to just live and breathe radio waves. So
That sounds great.
by the end of this, you'll not only know Rob's story, but you'll also kind of have a new appreciation, I think,
Yeah.
for how much passion can really shape an entire industry.
Absolutely. I think what's really fascinating about Rob's career is that it almost mirrors the evolution of radio itself.
Mhm.
You know, he starts in this very localized, very intimate space, and then ventures into this world of pirate radio, which was this rebellious, almost counterculture movement.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, we're talking 1980 Wythenshawe Hospital Radio.
Okay.
And you know who else started there?
Ooh.
Carl Pilkington.
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
Of all people.
the Carl Pilkington from An Idiot Abroad. And Rob didn't stick to the hospital circuit.
Right.
So fast forward a few years to 1987, Radio Caroline,
Oh, yeah.
the iconic pirate radio
The
station.
boat that rocked.
Exactly. Yeah. And you know what? Our man Rob is right there in the thick of it.
No way.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
He even earned the nickname
Oh, this is good. What is it?
Sophisticated Northerner
Oh, I love it.
from Ronan O'Reilly himself,
Wow.
the mastermind behind Radio Caroline.
That's a badge of honor right there.
It really is.
Radio Caroline, I mean, it was a symbol of rebellion, right? A fight for freedom of expression on the airwaves.
Yeah.
And Rob's involvement there just speaks volumes, I think, about his adventurous spirit
Yeah.
and his understanding of radio's power to connect with people, but also to kind of challenge the status quo.
Absolutely. But here's where it gets really interesting.
Okay.
While he's riding this wave of rebellion with Radio Caroline,
Yeah.
Rob's also building his skills on land
Okay.
at KFM in Stockport,
All right.
which was a station that eventually earned a license.
Gotcha.
He ends up crossing paths with some other soon-to-be huge names
Oh, really?
in British comedy.
Oh, wow.
Brett
Oh,
Cash,
okay.
the narrator of Gogglebox,
I know him.
and the brilliantly funny Caroline Aherne,
Oh, wow.
co-creator of The Royal Family.
Wow, what a lineup.
Yeah.
It's amazing.
And it really kind of shows you, right, how interconnected the entertainment world is.
Yeah,
It's a small world after all.
especially in a field like radio.
Yeah, exactly. And it gets even more personal
Uh-oh.
because Rob used to give Caroline Aherne lifts to and from work.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
That's brilliant.
Can you imagine those car rides?
Oh my gosh, the conversations they must have had.
Yeah, talk about a breeding ground for creativity.
It really humanizes these larger-than-life figures that we see in the media.
Yeah, absolutely. And from there, he continues to kind of hone his craft.
Okay.
He takes on roles at Rock FM,
Right.
a station known for its massive reach in the northwest of England,
Yeah.
and also Magic 999, which has more of an adult contemporary format.
Gotcha.
So the guy clearly wasn't afraid to try different things,
Right.
different sounds, different audiences.
Yeah.
This wasn't just a job for him.
Yeah.
It was clearly a passion.
Right.
And I think that really comes through.
Yeah, his willingness to explore different formats, showcases a depth understanding of the radio landscape,
Yeah,
but also a commitment to connecting with diverse listeners.
exactly. And that brings us to the really impressive part
Okay.
of Rob's journey.
Right.
Today, he's not just working in radio, he owns a station.
Get out of here.
Yeah, Red Rose Radio in Lancashire.
Wow. That's incredible.
And as if that wasn't enough,
Yeah.
he's also hosting multiple shows across various stations,
What?
including a syndicated show
Okay.
called Songs That Don't Get Played on the Radio Anymore.
Oh, that's awesome.
I know.
I love that.
You got to admire that kind of hustle.
Absolutely.
Running a station and keeping the airwaves alive with these forgotten gems.
What a champion for the format.
It's amazing. It's mind-blowing to think that this all started with that simple pasted text excerpt.
It really is. I mean, it just goes to show you that every story has layers. And sometimes the most unassuming sources hold the most fascinating journeys.
Yeah.
But, it makes me wonder, what does Rob Charles's commitment to radio, from literally being on a pirate ship to now running a station. What does that tell us about the enduring appeal of this medium?
Yeah.
In an age of streaming and podcasts, why is radio still relevant? And how do individuals like Rob contribute to its evolution? Those are some questions I think are worth tuning into.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
All right, folks. Well, we've reached the end of another deep dive.
Always a pleasure.
Thanks for joining us.
Until next time.
We'll see you on the next one.
Take care.
Bye.